Gather round, boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about a conservative leader up there in the land of Canada or British Columbia, however you want to refer to it as. This is all the way towards the west. This area is above Washington State. In any case, the fact of the matter is they are contributing these type of policies to conservatism, which has been lumped together with Republicans for a long time, even though Donald Trump was a populist. But we're not going to delve into that. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I am a libertarian, but that is just beside the point. Today, we're going to play a little bit of this video. I'm going to link the video in the description so you can look at it and digest it on your own. If you look at the thumbs up and thumbs down on YouTube, the actual ratio is literally disgusting. I believe it is 80% downvoted. This is how much these individuals do not want this type of legislation. I'm just going to play maybe 30 seconds just so you can get the gist of what this man is talking about. He sets up his argument relatively quickly into this video, so I'm just going to press play. I don't want to get copyright stricken, so we're not going to look at the entire thing. Once again, the link will be in the description.
Columbia, let's listen to the conservative leader.
Keeping our distance was hard, but we followed the rules. It has been difficult, but we have persevered. Canada has persevered. But like most Canadians, I've been watching the news for months with the fear that we'll have to do it all over again as we saw the Delta wave slowly growing.
Look at this
I and others said very clearly that calling an election in the middle of the pandemic was not the right thing to do. Mr. Trudeau did not listen. Mr. Trudeau put himself first. Les autres chefs et moi, on a...
Look, I just can't listen to this. So the gist of what he's saying is that they're trying to make a proof of vaccine or a passport system ubiquitous throughout the entire region. If we go back in history to various different examples, if we even look at the Cato's letters back in the revolutionary period, back in the revolution that was taking place in Great Britain, they said that those who are in power will do whatever it takes to maintain that power. I am paraphrasing, of course. However, you can go back and look at those papers. This was well before the Federalist Papers. This was well before the Bill of Rights. People have been having this problem for very long times, where the government will do whatever it takes to maximize its power and maintain that power. How long are we going to put up with this bullshit? Seriously. We continue to have a two-party system. I know from a mathematical perspective, all multi-party systems delve and devolve into a two-party system over time because you have fringe individuals being taken up by the majority of votes. Yes, I know this. However, there has to come a point in time where we start to detach the government from our lives. We have to get off the teat of the government because this is ridiculous. As a libertarian, I am all for small government. Before 1913, there wasn't even income taxes. There was only tariffs raised against certain goods. We need to go back to that. If I was paying the same amount of money as somebody who was literally a millionaire in 1912, I would be paying 2% of my income. Right now, I'm paying well over 35%. If you look at the Social Security plus the federal income tax plus the state tax plus the other withholdings I have to pay for. But I'm going off on a tangent. Let's get back to the bullshit that is at hand. This is literally at our border. This is literally happening, walking distance away from the land of the free. You can tell that they're not quite in America because you see Celsius over here for temperature. However, we're going to start seeing the same type of newscasts in freedom units sooner or later. And there's so many apologists for this COVID maxim There's so many apologists. Oh, just take the vaccine and we can get back to normal. Well, guess what? I've taken the vaccine because it was mandatory for me to continue my employment. However, I'm still getting people coming up to me stating that it should maintain its mandatory status. If you are vaccinated, why in the fuck do you care if other people are vaccinated? That is the only question that I have. And I always get the same people with the same anecdotal evidence. Oh, if they're under 12 years old, the vaccine isn't. Oh, if they have an underlying. Look, okay, just look. The majority of people dying from this disease has underlying conditions that are. Shh, listen to me. Shh. Most of these underlying conditions can be fixed. A lot of these underlying conditions are things like obesity, things like individuals living to an old age under the assistance of the big pharma companies. If you merely worked out and ate a decent diet, you would not be dealing with these particular issues. However, that's not what they're going to promote. No, they're going to promote these bullshit ass proof of vaccine systems. These are our freedom papers, people. Now, in the olden days, my people were slaves, so we had to use these passports in order to go up north and prove our freedom. Are we re-implementing these Jim Crow-esque laws across the board in every quote-unquote free society? That's what it appears to be. That's what it appears to be. Once again, I'm going to be linking this video in the description. Look at it at your leisure. Take a trip over there. Downvote it if you will. It doesn't really matter until we start protesting, until we start rallying behind this ideology that the government shouldn't be shoving this big dick up our ass. We're going to continue having these type of politicians enacting these type of policies, and I am getting sick of it. That is why I started this channel. I'm going to continue to make these videos. If you like the content, if you like the soothing sounds of my voice, then please like and subscribe. If not, at least look at the videos that I'm putting forth, share them with your friends so that they know the type of bullshit that is occurring under the table, so that we can all be cognizant of the government fucking us. Peace.